So as people are waiting for the Football Manager 2025 release, I've been looking through the community trying to find some custom databases to keep you busy. And I found a couple, and today we are going to be looking at one of them, which brings the whole of the United Kingdom into one league structure. And let me tell you, it looks a lot of fun. I found this database over on FM Scout, and it's called 5 Nations League Pyramid for FM24. Linked will be in the description below. And it moves England, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales all into one pyramid. So it says here there are 2 league titles per season to play for: the Premier League and the 5 Nations Diamond League. They actually compete in 2 league structures as well, which we will look at. If your club is in the Premier League and Diamond League, there are 3 national cup competitions to play for each season: the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Community Shield. The Premier League is the same competition as the English League's pyramid currently plays for. I thought in a real-life scenario where all 5 nations merged, that the Premier League worldwide's appeal and market cap would likely make it to be a league of the merger. That's true. If all these nations merged together, the Premier League probably would stay as the pinnacle. Although it is now in 2 groups of 32 teams, 16 teams in each group, which we will obviously have a look at. Premier League sits atop of 11 levels. The Diamond League is a serious competition, but teams must field 7 under-21 players in their starting lineup for each game. I'm excited to show you this. Now, in the normal league structure, it's also 5 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. So it really does encourage you to go for them wins. In the Diamond League, it's 3 points for a win as normal, 1 point for a draw. So let's head over to the Football Manager screen and have a look at what the bejeez I am talking about. So here we are looking at the Premier League structure, and we have 2 groups. You have Group A, which has Arsenal, Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Palace, Derry City from Ireland. Then you have Gap Connors Key from Wales, Hearts from Scotland, Lane from Ireland, Rangers as well from Scotland. And then we go to Group B. You have the likes of Bournemouth, Brentford, Celtic, Kilmarnock, Linfield, the New Saints, Shamrock Rovers. I did see, by the way. No, they are them. I was going to say I didn't see Celtic, but I literally read them out. So that's the top flight, the Premier League, which is in 2 groups. Bottom 4 teams are relegated from both group, and the top team goes into a playoff to see who is the overall champion of the United Kingdom and Ireland League. Don't know what we're going to call it. Then you have the 5 Nations Challenge League, which is in 3 groups. You have Group A, which, as you can see, the likes of Bolton, Blackburn, Aberdeen. Going down, you have Caernarfon from Wales. You have Coleraine from, I think it's Northern Ireland, I think they are based in. I don't know why I click on that. It's not going to help me work out where the town is. You have Glentoran, Haverfordwest from Wales, etc. in there. Group B has a lot more teams, as you can see. Group C, again, like Cardiff Met Union with Birmingham City. Notts County and Norwich are in there together. Sheffield Wednesday, we're in with St Mirren and St Pat Athletic. Then you have the 5 Nations League 1, which again is split into 3 groups. Then you have 5 Nations League 2, which is split into 3 groups. League 3, split into 3 groups. League 4, you can't guess, into 3 groups. Then you have League 5, which is split into 3 groups. And at this point, you are down looking at teams like Ballycastle, Bangor Celtics, Bracknell, Brightonsea, teams like that. And I do know, by the way, a team which many people might want to manage in the vanilla game, in the custom game, is #United are in it. But after you have that League 5, you then enter the Regional League Premier as well, which is in the 3 groups. Regional League 1, League 2. There is so many league tiers in this. It's crazy. You could start in Regional League 2, the 335th reputation-wise. And then you've got Larknell, you've got Hanley, you've got Elton, East End. I'm going to see if there's a team we would recognise from a big town, for example. You've got Blackburn United, you've got Bristol MF, you've got, let's have a look, you've got Howick R&A, you've got Lockheed Harp, for Stowmarket. I mean, some of these teams are just crazy. You've got 1874 Northwich. Is that a remake of Northwich Victoria? I don't think it is actually, due to the fact they're in Barnton. Not sure on that one. And I'm looking down, there's just Vauxhall, by the way. Vauxhall Motors. Do you remember them when they were in the National League? Wow. So you can actually take control of them as well, but goes so deep. And after that, you've got this Diamond League, which teams take part in as well. So in smaller divisions of only 8 teams. So let's hold on. Let's find, for example, the top flight sides. You've got Celtic here. They're in with Barnsley, Burton, Coventry, Doncaster Rovers, Peterborough, Walsall and Watford. If we go on the rules side, so after you've won it, you then go into the Champions first round, into the quarterfinals, semi-final and then final. If we go back and click on one of the big sides, let's find Celtic again and go to their schedule. You can see here that they play this Diamond League quite a lot before the Premier League even starts. And then if you scroll down a bit, you can see here that they do go back into some Diamond League fixtures again for the month of December. So it's like a spin-off from the league almost. And I think it's very, very fascinating. And it means you're playing for a lot of trophies, a lot of competition. And this league structure could easily keep you busy until FM25. Now, I know you're begging me. Show me how it ended. Show me how Season 1 ended. Show me some teams who maybe were really struggling. So we've holidayed to the end of the first season. So let's head over to the top division, shall we? First off, the Premier Division. And let's see who won it. So first off, all groups. So Arsenal won that division. 121 points. Obviously 5 points a win. Going down were Hearts, Derry City, Gap Connors Key and Lane with only 4 points. Didn't win a game all season. Group B, Manchester City won with 137 points, with Shamrock Rovers, Kilmarnock, the New Saints and Lingfield going down. And nobody really became the whipping boys, but these teams did pretty much beat each other and that was about it. They got 3 wins against Luton again and Kilmarnock. They got victory in Lingfield. They actually beat Celtic and Shamrock Rovers. But it's interesting, Season 1. Champions Playoff. Arsenal won it. So Arsenal won the first ever new format for the division. In terms of the second tier, then Middlesbrough and Cardiff went up from this Group A, with Coleraine, Carnarvon, Newtown and Haverfordwest going down. In Group B, Leeds and West Brom went up, with Drogheda, Carrick Rangers, Ballertown and Loughgall going down. And from Group C, 4 teams went up. Norwich, Hull, Stoke, Sunderland. Going down, Crawley, Cliftonville, Pennypoint and Cardiff Met Uni. Now I do think some teams are probably at the wrong level. So it's going to take a couple of years for them clubs to kind of find their level, find their position. But I did notice, for example, if we go Cardiff Met Uni, they made, can't see, let me move me. They made 40 million that season. If you go up, Cardiff made 45, 49 for Cambridge, 42 for Caernarfon, and Burton made 58, 50 for Bromley. So I'm interrupting the video to say thank you firstly for the support and the continued support on the content that I'm creating. If you are in a position to do so, there is an option below to become a Patreon member or to become a YouTube member. It will cost you 49 kroner a month, which is about $3 or £3 a month. and that goes towards future things on the channel, like I'm looking to save up for a new microphone, for example, to pay towards my Premiere Pro for editing the videos. It just helps show a little bit of support, but also if it builds up to a certain amount, I can look at taking a day off work a month to help towards creating that content and making it just a little bit better for you guys going forward. But only if you can afford to do it, go down and click them links. Don't do it if it does financially put you in problem. Let's head back into the video, and thank you again for taking the time to listen to me. So I would say clearly there's a lot of money to be made in this new league structure. But we've had a quick look at them. Who won the Diamond League? Five Nations Diamond League. Let's have a look, shall we? So there was, okay, there's a final. So how do we Champions Playoff? Final. So Everton won it, beating Burnley 3-2. Semi-finals, Everton against Liverpool, which they won. Burnley against Tottenham. And Man United, Newcastle, Man City and Brighton went out in the quarterfinals. In the first round, Arsenal didn't even feature. Where are Arsenal in this? We need to find Arsenal in this. Give me a second. We should play some like crazy ass music. Going on trying to find where Arsenal are. Okay, so I found Arsenal. Even though they won the Premier League, they didn't get out of the groups in the Diamond League. They finished second behind Arsenal. Arsenal finished second behind Arsenal. That makes sense, Paul. Behind Burnley. And by 1 point, Burnley pipped them. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Now, I did see there's a Five Nations Platinum League as well. So who was in this? This is like a second tier. Okay. Let's go to... Oh, that's a relegation. Promotion. Oh. So all of these teams win promotion to the Diamond League next year. Okay. Interesting. Then you have the gold, silver, and bronze. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving this. The bronze one then. Okay. Silver League final. So the likes of Mossley, Barking, Aylesbury, Willowbank, Trafford, Winchester, Sheffield. Clubs like this are winning promotion to the next level of the Diamond League. There's so... Who won the FA Cup? Who won the FA Cup? Arsenal beat Ipswich. Who won the Carabao Cup? Arsenal. Arsenal won the treble. But they didn't win the Diamond League. There's a lot. There's a lot to take part in. There's a lot to do. You could start, for example, League 2. I think League 2 will be a nice point because then you could probably make to the top flight and battle on. But look, like a Home Farmer at this level. Kelty Hearts, Billericay, Telford are down here. Slough, Blythe Spartan, Nuneaton got relegated. Eastbourne and Macclesfield went up, so you could maybe take over Macclesfield and take them up. Rill 1879 down near the bottom as well. Queen's Park, Spennymoor, Braintree, Clyde. There are so many options for you within this database, and we've got to give credit where credit is due. And like I said, the link to the download is in the description, and it's worth giving a shout. It's worth giving a go, and it's worth giving praise to the creator of this database because it looks very, very well put together, and it's definitely one that I'm recommending for you guys to give time to and see if you can progress. And if you do, make sure you do comment below and come back and comment again and keep me updated how it's going. Go on my Discord linked in the description. Let me know how you've been doing that way as well. But this is a database you have to go to. Thank you for watching. You will see on the screen now the people who are patrons or monthly members through YouTube. If you do want to join, links are in the description below. The YouTube one, you can just click that join button next to where the subscribe button is, or go into the description if you want to become a Patreon member. Links are below. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you on the next video.